going to show you how to take that pallet I broke down
and turn them into these. Nice way to hide your hose for free.
Alright, so thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be making a pallet into a landscaper fence for your garden. It's basically free, and I think it's going to take about 10 screws and a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go cut all the pieces from this pallet that I broke down in a prior video, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to assemble it in steps. I'm going to try to keep this video short. If you would like to see how I make the dog ears, how I make the stakes, message in the comments and I'll do a separate video. Okay, so what I have now is 4 pieces like this, 20 inches long. These are going to be the top and bottom rails. And then I also have 10 pickets. And they're just basically going to screw like this. Okay, top rail, bottom rail. And if you don't know what that means, that's just the boards that are going to run vertical to the ground that your fence pickets are going to screw in. This is the front side we're doing here. Okay. So you want to make the best looking side of your wood go to the front. Oops. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to square up one side like this. Okay, see that? Top rails, bottom rail, top rail and bottom rail are both touching. Then I'm going to flush my one picket up all the way to the side. You can even overlap it a little bit. I just take mine flush. There's really no exact science to it. And I'm going to screw that one down. Then I'm going to repeat the process on this side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to evenly space apart the 3 pickets in the middle, and then I'm going to screw them down. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to screw the spike on, and then I'm going to take it out front and I'm going to show you what it looks like. These are 1-inch screws, by the way. This is what we look like. So what we're going to do next is just get these 3 leftover pickets as even as we can, or as evenly spaced, I should say, as we can. Just going to eyeball it. You can make a jig if you want. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect. To be honest with you, if it's a little off, it looks a little better to me. Because, I mean, clearly this is not a perfect fence, you know. And you know, like what I did on the one out front is I sanded every other board because it gives it a total runner. Oh, and again, you want to use something fairly straight down here at the bottom. That way you can be pretty sure that's not. So you can be pretty sure that you are not going to have one picket sticking up higher or lower. So something like that. Like I said, it ain't gotta be perfect. Look, I don't even know what I'm doing. got the 3 in. Now it's time to screw them down. It doesn't have to go right in the center. It can go off to the side. If you're doing wider boards or whatever, wider pickets, you can do it off to the side because it's so narrow. If you're going to go wide, 36-inch, 48-inch spans, then I would definitely suggest a few. Maybe every 24 inches or so, do a stake. One thing to keep in mind, if you do multiple stakes, you need to press them into the ground at the same time. If not, you're gonna start to break your runners. So just keep that in mind. But for smaller sections like this, one stake is fine, and it can be anywhere on the fence. There it is. Okay, let me make the second one. Voila. Let's go put them in the ground and see how they... There they are. There's the old one. And there's the 2 new ones. Not too bad for maximum of 20 minutes worth of work. And it was free. Okay, well, I really appreciate you guys watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button, and there's a subscribe button right down there. And if you want to see how I broke the pallet down, that's right there. So go ahead and watch that video. Make sure you like it, and I really appreciate you guys coming by, and I hope you have a great day.